After contemplating on rebuilding this, I've decided not to. What I'm going to do is reassemble it, put some oil down into it, bag it with oil to make it rebuildable later if needed. But we did do yesterday, me and Melissa, we drove to Allentown, Pennsylvania, and picked up this jewel right here. This is out of a generator, and it's a lot smaller than the other one, okay, on pieces. But this is a Generac. If you see it, it is a 992 series cc engine, which that means this thing's almost a 1-liter engine, which transfers to, I've read anywhere from 33 horsepower to 37 horsepower and 63 foot-pounds of torque. When the Wisconsin was only putting out, according to its paperwork, for that skid steer was 25 horsepower with 42 foot-pounds of torque. So this little guy is packing a lot more punch than that big guy over there. So we're going with the newer engine. We're going, parts are a lot easier to get, parts are a lot cheaper, and it's just really, and this one is propane driven. Alright, so I'm going to use the regulator off of it onto it. I'm going to take this safety control off, and we're going to go direct into the regulator onto it. I'm going to keep it this. So the reason being is the gas goes bad, so one's equipment that stays still, might as well just keep it propane. I ain't got to worry about rebuilding carburetors or none of that bull crap anymore. So as much as this thing's probably going to be setting, that's going to be a better deal. So it's a 992 cc engine. I got all the battery cables, everything's going. Now the shaft right here is going to be a lot more. I got to mill it down and everything to except my pulleys. It's a tapered pitch, so it's got like a whole this and all. Once she goes on there, we'll cut this down, and that's where I'll put my pulleys. We'll key it and all this. The end pulley that goes onto it, which I have over here, goes on the other end. But anyway, I'll mill it down, put the keyways into it, and it'll be beautiful. I don't like how the mounts are onto it. They're too length, so we're going to take the generator housing and bolt that onto it. I'll knock that bearing off. This will mount right onto it, and that'll make my feet placement for the motor a lot more spread. I got all the controls, all the harnesses, the voltage regulator for it, so she's fully acceptable. Now, it did make me work a ton to get this stator axle out of the generator. That's what I mean. I had to take these apart individually off of that. They were all the way to those threads that you can see there. So she did make me work for it. Had to cut the windings off and all that. So that's her in a nutshell. We have a OVI 992 37 horsepower probably engine for the Bobcat. This one's really long, but next video she should be setting in there. To be continued.